It's Sabrina, your virtual bestie for cleaning motivation, real life encouragement, and all things affordable. Today's the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Amen, amen. Today's a new day, great day, grand day, and I'm back with another video. Hey, welcome everybody back to the channel. Welcome everyone who's new. Hope you guys are doing amazing. All right, you guys, I actually have quite a few things I need to do. One of my biggest tasks that I would love to get done today is my closet. I want to start organizing my closet. As you guys watched my last video when I unpacked, I just put everything wherever it could go just so I can just get the boxes and stuff done. So I did that. But the closet is not really functional for me right now. I have bras over there, under over here, shirts over here. Everything is like all over the place. So when it's time to get dressed, I'm kind of like running around trying to figure out where everything is at. So I do want to do, and then the dresser that I have, it's the dresser that I actually want from Price is Right, and I put it together. As beautiful as it is it's small, and it doesn't really hold my clothes. So, but my storage cubes do. So what I was going to do is empty some of the storage cube things that I have like not that much stuff in, and kind of like move some of the things around. Then I can see what I have, what's working, kind of go from there. So this is literally kind of phase one of me starting to organize. As you know, this is phase two of the organizing, because phase one was unpacking. Now this is phase two. It's probably going to be a whole bunch of phases, because I'm realistic when it comes to organizing and doing big tasks. I give myself a limit. I give myself like an hour, and whatever I can do in that hour, boom, it gets done. And then when I have more time, whatever I can do in that hour, and then so on. Like, I nibble at projects instead of just consuming, and 5 weeks later the thing never gets done. I've done that too many times, and that's why sometimes my house ends up looking a wreck, because I started a project and I did way too much, bit off way much more I can chew, and I never can get to I can't either finish it, or it just takes me ridiculously a long amount of time to actually finish it. So we don't do that anymore. We have learned. We have grown from our mistakes, right? But, I do want to make something else very clear about who I am in this channel, because I think I got new faces and a lot of people don't know who I am. Number one, I am not a minimalist. I'm not a minimalist. I don't want to be a minimalist. That's not my aesthetic. That's not my style. I do not like that type of style. It makes me feel like I'm in a prison. I'm opposite of that. I like having my things and the things that I need. And so I want that to be very clear. I will never, ever, ever, ever be a minimalist. Ever be a minimalist. That's never been me. If you've been following me since the beginning, that has never been me. But I do like having things organized. I do like having things neat. I do like using storage cubes and, organizing things. So I just want to make sure that is really, 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 really okay. So I am about to try. I got these yogurts. As you guys know, I'm dairy free-ish. My stomach, it had a moment where I couldn't eat anything. I think it was stress. And I might have to just do a story time more detailed to that. But anyway, now I'm back to eating and doing really well. As you can see, I done got thicker than a Snicker. But secondly, I really miss dairy when it comes to certain things. Like, I miss yogurt. I miss cheese. And I still haven't found a dairy-free cheese that do me right. But I will say, I am on a health journey, and I've been on it for a minute. But now that I'm more settled, I'm ready to take it more serious. And I've been looking for a really good, like a protein type yogurt, or some type of, I really want to do Greek yogurt. And I heard that Greek yogurt is actually good if you don't do dairy for you. Even my gastrologist was like, you should try Greek yogurt. I'm like, I don't really do good with dairy. And she's like, but Greek yogurt is not like that. And so, but I was too scared to try it. But anyway, there is, at the local HEB, they have this dairy-free protein yogurt, and it's supposed to have 10 grams of protein in each serving, which is actually good for a dairy-free yogurt. So I was gonna test it out. I'm a little nervous because a lot of the dairy-free options be, y'all, just nasty. So here we go. Like, I think this would be good, and like if I had some fruit and some like granola, because I think it would take, it got a little aftertaste to it. It ain't. I mean, I bought a strawberry one too, so maybe I'll try that later. I don't want to risk it. In fact, I think I'm making this smoothie. But before I do, I need to make the kids some breakfast. And I was kind of looking to see what we had. I saw we had some soy chorizo. I usually get the beef chorizo, but they didn't have any of it. So soy chorizo it is. And then we have some smoked turkey sausage. And I also have some biscuits. So what I'm about to do, and then I have some eggs too. So what I think I'm going to do is make like a big breakfast situation. Pop it on there on some eggs and put some biscuits on the side. We do have some grits, but is that doing too much? I don't know. And do I have any potatoes? I feel like I need something else, but the chorizo, the egg, that's a lot of protein. You got bread. I don't think you need nothing else. Well, my kids, you probably are. I probably need to put some rice to it because them suckers like to... anyway, because I was like, I want something that's gonna fill them up for a couple hours, because I do have a lot of things I want to get in that room and closet, and I don't want them, Mama, can I have a snack? Mama, can I have a snack? Be like, I know you full. I know you full. After this, baby, you is full. It's got like triple protein, some rice, and then I also made some biscuits. So baby, I know, and I feel confident in saying no because I know. But anyway, this is my version of chorizo and eggs. Yes, and it's really, really good. I did end up making me a smoothie. So I'm trying to drink 1 or 2 smoothies a day to help me, making sure I get like my vitamins and all that stuff. I was drinking coffee, not coffee, it was the French vanilla little coffee mixture thing, but I'm gonna have to stay away from that because it actually started spiking my blood pressure, and I'm like, does that have caffeine in it? And I think it does. And look, okay, I feel a little stupid. If it did have caffeine, my bad. I didn't think it did. I knew coffee has caffeine. I know cappuccinos have caffeine. But like the little, you know what I'm talking about? Like you can go to 7-Eleven and get like the little French vanilla, it usually have hot chocolate, French vanilla. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so that's what I've been eating. But it spiked my blood pressure the other day, and I was like, let me find out this thing got caffeine in it, like it's actual coffee. I just think of it as like hot chocolate. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, I'm staying away from it because once I stop, I bet you once I stop drinking it, I'm gonna be good. Because I wake up feeling perfectly fine, but then by the end of the day, I just feel a little off, and I've been feeling like that for a couple of days, and I'm like, I think I found out what it was. But anywho, I said that I gave you that whole long-winded spiel because I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to drinking my smoothies because when I was drinking my smoothies daily, which is much better for you, less calories and more nutrition, I was feeling great, better than great. So cheers to that. But anyway, first bite, here you go. It's good, ain't it? It's good. now full, including myself. But the show must go on. So let me tell you, like, I'm giving myself, I gotta give y'all a backstory because it would not be a Sabrina vlog without one. Just to let you guys know, when it comes to me, especially in the previous videos that I used to do, I used to just wham, wham, wham and do a bunch of stuff. And it literally is, I can't do that anymore. I don't know how I did it back then, but I just cannot do it anymore. And but then again, my life has changed drastically since then. Okay, I give myself a little bit of a lot of things has changed. So with that being said, I kind of do things a little bit different. I've already kind of gave you a little taste of what I do. I do give myself a time limit, and that helps me that has prevented me and stopping me from procrastinating. So if any of you guys are procrastinators and who are like, ugh, I don't feel like doing it, like, you literally mentally drain yourself before you even start the project. And by the time you start the project, you are so drained and tired that you can't even either finish it or let alone even start it. So I'm here. I'm talking to those. That's you who are looking for motivation. You're coming to me and you're like, I need motivation. I need to get up. I need to get up. Bookie, get it up. That a pile of laundry that's sitting right next to you, start on that, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the mental fatigue that I also struggle with, okay? You got so much going on. You got jobs, you got kids, some of y'all got spouses, you got family members, you got mental stuff and stuff, trying to start a business, and then you want to, drink your water, take your pills, and take all the stuff you're supposed to do. Then you want to be social, have friendships. Like, it is a lot. Okay? And we're not going to talk about the economy and the world and everything else that's going around us. And now you want me to get up and do stuff? Yes, I do. I want you to get up and we're going to talk about it, because as you are doing your stuff, I'm going to do a task that I would literally sit on for months and Sunday, watch it pile up and be stupid crazy, but I'm not doing that. What I am going to do today, I gave myself a 2-hour limit. That is it. Whatever I get done in that 2 hours, that is it. And that's okay. I am not I think a lot of times in a lot of years, I have tried to make myself fit in to what I've seen. You know, everybody with the big fabulous homes, and they got everything all organized and everything is neat and everybody's clean. And you know what? That is okay for them. And that's okay if you're that type of person. This is a no tea, no shade. But then we also got to understand, not everybody's like that. I am a creative. I dream in color. Literally, my dreams are color. Like, I can taste and see. Like, I am a very, creative, free-flowing. If I was born in the 70s, I would have probably been a hippie. Like, no joke. Like, I am just that type of person. So therefore, I am messy. And I have came to the acceptance that I am a messy person. And you know what? That is okay. Even though I am messy, I'm aware, I take accountability that yes, I am messy. And I like stuff. I'm not a minimalist. I said that. I went on a whole rant for 2 seconds. And I've accepted that. I am not trying to fit and look like anybody else. You know, this channel is to do what you can with what you got. Accept who you are. You know what I mean? I'm not telling everybody needs to be like me, no. But what I am going to tell you, whatever it is that you are, accept that. Don't pour that onto others. And don't try to be like anybody else. Be who you are. And own it and work around it. I don't know what I was saying beforehand before I got interrupted being a mama. Let's get into it. So the game plan in here, I think I'm only going to do this for maybe 30-40 minutes because I said I'm giving myself 2 hours. So those dressers are definitely way too small. So, and then these are I have a lot of hair products. Yes, I do. We have a lot of I have wig, braiding hair, crochet hair. I have all of that. And I'm actually going to instead of them putting them in cubes, I'm going to put them in a plastic container and just put it in. I have another closet on the side over here. It's kind of like a pantry. Not a pantry. It's like a linen closet. So I think I'm gonna put those wigs over in there. And which I'm a wig girly. I love to switch it up. And then on top of that, I have literally 4 girls. 3 of them, which I do their hair quite often. So in fact, here we go. 3 containers of hair. So I am a wig girly. I love to wear wigs. So I'm going to move that out of here. Then, let me see. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm taking out of here when I'm leaving. So I just emptied these drawers and then put them into the cubes. And I was trying to figure out what am I going to use this dresser for. And I just thought of it. Sydney's stuff. I can put out. I keep Sydney's clothes with me because she sleeps in a room with me. And she is a Velcro baby for sure. Like, I think she's the most Velcroest baby I've ever had. So with that being said, her clothes have been sitting in these little cute little things, plastic dressers. My mind and my mouth are not matching up. I wish they need to get it. They really need to get it together. But anywho, so I am going to use that dresser probably for her clothes, and then this is some more of her stuff here. So I think I'm gonna use the dresser for some of her clothes and some of my stuff too. It's a couple of little things, like one dresser could be the stuff that I'm gonna put in there. And then this can be emptied out because I have right here, that's a whole bunch of and my hair products. Oh my gosh, yes, that will work better because the thing is, my room is just not functioning for me. It's not the amount of stuff, it's actually where the stuff is placed. If I keep my craft stuff, I have a little section here for my craft stuff, which I told y'all I'm going to get something totally different. This is just a makeshift until I can do better. And then my whole point is I can, and then I have my hair products, and I put all of our hair products. That includes Jonah, because Jonah used different hair products. All my kids have different hair textures, and different products work better on each different kid. So I have a buttload of hair products. Plus, I use different hair products for different hairstyles depending on what hairstyle I'm using. Plus, I love the smell goods. I am a smell good girly. I love to smell good. So I have plethora of lotions and body scrubs because I'm just really into I like the way my skin feels and I need that stuff. Anyway, getting off topic. So I have that stuff and I have plethora of hair products and stuff for, whatever I'm going to do with the girl's hair. And it's really unorganized. I don't like the way it was functioning for me. So this makes more sense. Is Sydney's clothes in there. Maybe organize some of these bathroom products and put them in here. And so that is my next task to do. And then there's some other things I was noticing. Ignore my pajamas. I see I have shoes here. Then I have shoes here, and I have shoes here. And I mean, the shoes behind the door racks, that doesn't bother me. That's just it's whatever. I don't care. But I don't like how my shoes are in my closet are looking. So, I mean, I can't fix that right now. But what I have decided, and I just thought about that. You know how they have the 2 and 3 tier racks? I may have to go to either, I know they always have them at Ross. You can see them at Ross, DD's. Sometimes Home Goods have them. Them type of places. And they usually are no more than $10. But with inflation, it's probably $55. Who knows? But whatever. The point is, I probably need maybe about 2 or 3 of them, depending on how long. But I don't want the really tall ones. I don't want nothing no more than 3 rows. And put that underneath my clothes. And I feel like that would solve my shoe situation. So the shoe situation is not going to be fixed. But anyway, I've talked long enough. Let's get this done. I have actually two free things. So as I continue to organize, I can definitely move some things in there. But it looks so much better. Now I have all of my body sprays and perfume and lotions that I like to use on a regular over there. And then I have like some of my back stock of other things that I like to use. It looks much better. And for me, the way my brain works, I like things on display. It helps me to use them. Because if I put everything away, then I will not use it. I will not use them. I will not use them at all, and they'll end up, or I'll end up like, oh, I need something, and forget that I actually had it already. So when it comes to things that I really am into, like my body sprays and lotions, I always keep them out. Even my last apartment, in that bathroom, I had like a whole little display of all of my lotions. Sydney, it's nap time for her. I'm about to actually put her down for a nap in a second. But hold on. I want to organize the shower, but the shelves that I bought, I do not like. And I'm contemplating just put it up so at least you have something in there. It's not looking like that. It's not too bad, but it's just like I can make it look a little bit better. But then I also like it where people have it where I've done that too before. Is you pour in like another bottle and to make it look all aesthetically pleasing. But I'm not an aesthetic pleasing type of girl. I'm a functional. Does it work or does it not work? Does it look neat enough that my brain don't get scrambled? That, even though those are the main things that I use, I would like some type of shelf to make that look a little better. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I have a shelf. One shelf that kind of stick in there. I got it years ago from Temu, forever ago, never used it. And now I'm like, okay, this is a good time to use it. But I'm like, now I'm in a different place. And one shelf is just not going to be enough. So I'm like, I think I'm just going to put it up just to say that I put it up and it didn't go to waste. And then, because who knows how long it's going to take for me to actually get it done. I mean, how long is it going to take for me to actually, I can't figure out how to open the damn thing, to buy the other thing, because I was also thinking about changing the shower head. I really hate the generic shower head. I'm more of a custom shower head type girly. I like either the rainfall, especially like when you're washing your hair. And then I also like when you have the filters, you know, the whole little rigmarole, which I don't have. So it's, you know, it's black, it's basic. Since I started, and I switched over my stuff, organized the bathrooms, and you know what I mean, a little bit. And now I need to do something to this closet. I'm not going to color coordinate it, go all crazy, but what I am going to do is try to put dresses with dresses, pants with pants, you know, shirts with shirts, that kind of thing. And then I need to do my room. And as I was looking in my room, why did I find a whole bag of clothes that I have not even did? So I'm about to grab them. closet for today. I organized, these are my dresses, like rompers, jumpers, sweaters, and sweatshirts, and then jackets in the back. I'll color coordinate and do all that stuff later. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it under the time limit that I wanted to do. Now all of my clothes are now in here. So that makes me feel really good. So when it comes to like doing, like getting dressed and stuff like that, I don't have to like go back and forth. It's all in one spot. The bathroom stuff looks so much better. I'm able to see all my stuff. Now it's time for me to do something in my room, because my room is always going to look crazy because it is what it is. Now it's time for me to do something, very much something in this room. So I finished my room. Everything looks so much better. This box right here has actually room decorations and stuff like that. So I did order a new comforter. Hopefully that comes soon. And then I would like to actually decorate with some of the things that I already have. Mix and mingle what I have. And then work it from there, like I said before. But this pretty much wraps up everything. I'm actually a little tired. So I'm thinking I'm going to take me maybe like a 30 minutes to an hour nap. And then get up and, probably chill for the rest of the day. Because I think I did enough. It took me actually 2.5 hours to do everything. And I feel like that wasn't bad. It doesn't take up my whole, it's actually Sunday for me. So it doesn't take up my whole Sunday. So I actually can chill before Monday and got to do, and it starts all over. So I'm like, I'm glad I didn't take off my whole weekend. So, anywho, I appreciate all the love and support you guys show this channel, y'all. Make sure you guys definitely comment something below, share, like, do all that good stuff. My goal is to get to 100K, and I am going to need your support. I'm going to keep hounding it until I get there, y'all. So yeah, if you can make sure you're subscribed. If you're watching, make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in my next video. And as always, guys, God bless.